Anderson, 14,937. Dylan Zampa coming around for the first time. And Dylan Zampa to the top board, 14,027, 14027. Into the 13s we go with Dylan Zampa at 13,904. Also Dylan Radford, sponsor for Ferguson. Ferguson at 14,157. Right out of Ukaipa, California. And Ferguson down to 14,080, still third quick for the 22C.
An absolutely beautiful story. 4 generations of racing with the Hale. Lap number 1 for Chase Hale in the books. And it's a 14,111 with quick on the board. We'll have a shot at the pole here as he drives that car out to number 4 to see the checkered flag wave. Oh, and it's a close one. It's a 13,987. That is going to be second quick on the board. No one able to touch Dylan Zampa. Led practice early on in this division. And he's got a good hot rod underneath him. Green flag flies. This could be the lap that knocks Dylan Zampa off the pole. Slides off turn number 4 to see the white flag fly. And it's a good lap for Parker Malone, a 13,946, the first driver to crack into the 13-second on the first lap. On the first lap, he'll go. We'll see what he can do in the second. Quick time, Parker Malone, 13,901. He dethrones Dylan Zampa by 3/1,000ths of a second. This is an absolutely tight field of cars. We've got 14 cars qualified. It flies down the back straightaway. Listen to it hit the chip up on this green flag. We'll see the number here. 13,444. Kennedy will find out on lap number 1. Checkered flag flies for Kennedy. And a 13,3 for the driver. Number 7. Kenna Mitchell goes to the top of the board by a full 10th of a second. Kenna Mitchell, 13-3. Tristan Petty, 13. And Austin Herzog, 13-4-5. Mitchell put down an absolute leader lap. Lap 1 for Chase Hale will be better. 13-2-6-1. Top of the board. Chase Hale. What a lap by that young man. He will be on pole for the Pro Late race. And he puts down a blazing fast second lap, 13-1-4-6, a 10.5 quicker than Kenna Mitchell for second. What a lap! How about it for Chase Hale? Oh man, and he's excited at the race car there. You can see it. Waving the fist, he knows he's just locked up an important pole position. Excited! Flagman gives the field a signal. 1 to go. White bar going out on the pace truck. The field is ready to rock. roll, and rumble in Roseville. Truck fits to the inside of the safety. Kellen Keller to lead the field of green. Here we go. Leader Keller side by side down the straightaway. 44 as they cross the stretch. Skyler Shoppy in the number 7 car. Guilty lap number 1. With the outside, Keller trying to hang in there on his right course.
That's Skyler Shoppy, the winner of the Roseville Grand Finale, winner of the Arrow last week. And he was clear of Kellen Keller. All these drivers, 14-year-olds, a trio of 14-year-olds, and Shoppy is top man.
And one thing that stands out to me is they are all never flag at All-American Speedway. What a way to kick off the 2025 season for these 14-year-old drivers. It's Skyler Shoppy out of Clovis, California.
And speaking of 14-year-olds with checkered flags, I see the Texas Tornado Tristan Pena down there with a bunch of checkered flags. So we'll be seeing the Texas kid throwing some checkered flags, I think. Mom's got a big bag around her shoulder. So we'll keep an eye on that. But our first checkered flag of our 71st season of racing for Skyler Shoppy. And Tim Huddleston making his way down there to greet the excited drivers. So the 11X will be Brandon France. Kind of a little bit of an R&D session to figure out which of the 11s they like better.
Now I see that little X right there for the NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Regional Series logo.
That wasn't the car with the X to start today. The X was the other one, so they kind of switched it around on us.
Yeah, they're trying to make our lives up here in the booth a little bit more tricky, but hey, it keeps us on our feet, on our toes here. Speaking of on your toes, these drivers are getting ready to loosen up because they're going to be all over the gas pedal here in just one more lap. As I spy another driver making their way down, it's the Roseville Redwood Super Diesel driver, Kevin Mitchell, making a visit down to Tim Berry and company. Again, I want to thank Tim Berry for everything he does for All-American Speedway. We've got a couple of Bearco Redwood family members out there as we get ready to see the green flag fly in our F1 edition.
Well, that was my first very one thing to remember is all watching the together on the track. And this is their main might be seen in the preview of what the main event will look like. And here we are. Slowing down the road. like to see the 5 just steer to the infield, but he wasn't, for whatever reason, able to do that. So we're able to go yellow here on lap number 8 of our F4s. Hey, race fans, how are you liking the start of this F4 main event? What a great class here in Roseville. Turn 4 exit there, and we are yellow. I gotta tell you, I've gotten conflicting information right now you're bringing the drag. Second as Matt goes up in smoke right at the checkered flag. Unfortunately, that means there were 3 Stockton cars with mechanical problems in one main event, which is not ideal. So tough break for Sproul. But how about it? Roseville makes some noise for him. He's got the window net down. The opening night win for Don Sproul.
Out of the car, taking off his headset, his safety gear. Beautiful car, love the paint job. John Sproul! Come on, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Come on out, dude. What a great job. That was a battle, man. Here you go, F4. So, dude, look at all these win stickers, man. Winner, 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 winner. Here you are in victory lane again, dude. Unbelievable. Great job.
Hey, thank you all for coming out for the first race of the season. We got a lot of big things going on here. All-American Speedway, we came here taking care of us. Thanks for coming out. It was awesome.
All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. The winner tonight, John Sproul. Man, Steven, Noah, dude, this thing is pretty sick looking, dude. You look down here in the interior, guys, and I mean, it's beautiful. Painted roll bars. The rear fuel package tray looks gorgeous. This guy put some love into that car, man. No wonder he's in victory lane. Team down here, who do I have?
Great. My name's Grayson, and I'm 8 years old. My name's James, and I'm 8 years old. My name's Tate, and I'm 10 years old.
All right, boys, what are the most famous words in racing?
Start your engine!
We're going to wait this crowd up for. That was not what we came for. We're going to do a lot better here, but getting ready to go for some horsepower and some excitement to kick off 71 seasons, 71 years young here at the All-American Speedway here at the grounds in Roseville under the command of the Racing Flag from the Texas Motorsport, and we are racing. Next time around will be one to go. Somebody, and we are yellow. Take a look on our Flow Racing replay here to try to get a look at what happened there to the 22 of Youngren. And 56 Tanner Huddleston making contact with the 22 of Youngren. And collecting that 45 of Colton Nelson.
given the green flag, signal 1 lap to go. Dylan Denley races Roseville alone second. Every year on the outside of Roseville, Julian Silla is inside. Heather Mitchell will reach up his spot. That's yourself behind here as you start to back inside of the infield here. We're ready to get back underway here in All-American Speedway. And Eric.
That's what she's excited about. Well, good to see Eric Bewley is able to roll away. We get another flyover here. The goose is trying to find his way to curve. That's the ghost of Travis Pastrana out there. So the voice the right decision. In front of these fans, and they know they don't.
Yeah, they definitely do. All the chips are on the table, I suppose. So, Sam and Malone are going to try this thing one more time. Green flag is
Comes out here at lap number 20 into Hilton stretching 205. All right, big restart coming up. And we're back underway.
look at it here on Flow Racing Replay.
And they are not happy with each other under yellow there, Maloney and Cancilla.
They're running about nose to tail here down the front straightaway. Looks like we're trying to get a shot of it. Yeah, he just...
I mean, it was straight on the rear bumper. There was nobody crowding it or anything like that for the V5. A little bit of a rookie mistake there by the 13-year-old who is almost kind of protesting it. Lost the handle and got sucked up into the wall.
He's got an S over there. He's looking at us over there. He's like,
And the window net is down for the driver. Window net is down. That is the signal to the safety officials that he's okay. They're going to work on getting that car fixed up so they can go out to the pits. We're here right rear trailing on. And then he didn't just get into the wall once on the front straightaway, but we're hearing side by side we go. Green flag down.
5. Our winningest stock car driver in Roseville over the last 5 years with Limited Pro and Super Late Championships is a winner. How about Roseville for 1-year-old Dylan Zampa wins the main event.
Construction 200, but I think that was more like 500 laps of caution. Dylan Zampa, wow, dude. This thing was so fast. You had a straightaway lead on him at one point. Congratulations, man. Get out. Let's get some pictures with the crowd. Writing his name on a check down here. Doesn't get any better than this, dude. Mighty Mouse, Dylan Zampa, picking up the win tonight. Dude. What the heck, bro? That was insane, man. This thing, when we go green, would shoot out like a cannon. You were 10 car lengths in the lead.
Yeah, man, the Zim Motorsports crew, man, they gave me a great car this weekend. We didn't have that raw speed in qualifying, but, man, I wasn't worried at all. The car unloaded great, made like 2 or 3 adjustments to the front end, and that was about it. Threw some tires on it, tried to put it close to the front row. Put it on the front row, and I knew the outside was going to be good. I knew last night when I was practicing that I was trying the top of both corners. I knew the top was going to be good, and so I was just hoping he chose the bottom, went around the top, and just tried to maintain the gap, and we were able to do that. And that last restart, man, I was up my toes right there. I knew the 22 was good, and I knew I needed to get another good restart. Got that good restart I needed, and to get out front, just make sure I didn't get hit or anything, try to get bump and runs. And so, but man, thank you to all the fans, thank you Tim, Spears, everyone the fire safety crew, just everyone that makes this possible. Without any of the fans here, we wouldn't be able to do this, and without Tim, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you to everyone. I'd like to thank all my sponsors: Anderson Loggins, Sierra Speed, Valley Fabrication, J Square Performance, General Metal Fab, Colwickie Drive Development Program, Swift Springs, KRC Power Steering, CRF Chassis, Allied Auto, Allied Propane. Just everyone that's on this car, my crew, my mom, my dad, they make this happen, and so do you guys. So thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a family race team. They run up and down the state in a motorhome together. Really good run tonight, dude. Mighty Mouse picking up the win. Congratulations, your winner tonight, Dylan Zampa! Unbelievable, boys. I know that was a rough and tumble race, man. 25 of them limited pros out there. Pretty wild.
But it'll be very interesting to see what's out
Well, we've seen the 53 of Martin, the 13 of Chambers, the 100 of Reverse. Those 3 have mixed and matched it up all over the West this year. The other half of that top 8, kind of unfamiliar territory. This is a very wide variety field from all over the West back in the way. So we had a possum at the grand finale at Roseville during the trailer bash, which is kind of wild. And now we've got geese during the Legends. I don't think I've ever seen that before. If you look back at some of the weird videos, though, yeah, mixing guys for the geese on American Speedway. They're going right back on the track. No! Oh my gosh, what are they doing? That's what they're getting into a worse place. Now, I wonder, is there a nest there? Because we have had nests here before, and I wonder if they're guarding the nest. Because the nest is right there? Well, what are we doing here?
Yeah, spotters are saying there's a nest right below. Well,
What do you do about that? They want to protect the roost there. I guess put some headsets on them and they can be spotters for the modifieds. Because we were, if you don't know folks, during practice, we were lacking spotters in our modified division. So maybe the geese can be spotter for the modifieds. Have you ever?
no, I've never.
This night has gone to the birds, folks. We're hoping for some pretty great racing here. That's extremely impressive.
Geese are back.
Well, the problem is they've got a nest back there. We're going to just kind of get out there and move the nest. Because it's not what we came for. Alright, getting ready to go. This night's just lost all semblance of order. Might as well roll the trailer bash now. Logan Chambers fourth, Sean Salazar. We'll round out the top 5.
Wow! Caution flags, breed caution flags, and tonight picking up the win, Brendan Brusbarski. Brendan, that was amazing. Taylor Mayhew capitalized on a restart. Next restart, you did the same thing and capitalized back, and timing was on your side. Congratulations, picking up the big win tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a really great race car all weekend. We tried something early on Friday with some different gear, and we kind of blew that race. But we were able to bring it back, qualified pole, last time in practice, and we got the win, so that's what counts.
Well, I'm telling you, we call that the clean sweep, dude. Your hot rod was fast, deserved the win tonight. This thing was good. Congratulations. There's his signature hat. Ladies and gentlemen, he's always wearing it. Congratulations, dude.
On your feet for the green flag of this one. These drivers are about to put on an absolute show when they're doing it for you, the fans. On your feet as the green flag flies. Here we go in Roseville.
Unfortunate collision there. It's the 50 of Tristan Pena, the Texas Tornado, the driver of the Whataburger sponsored car, having to take a pit stop there.
They will give him his spot back. His spot back according to race control. Because those were circumstances outside of his control, to be quite honest.
Shoot, we're going back to green. They made some repairs on that 50 of Tristan Pena after the unfortunate incident there, and he's going to restart.
That's a good thing. This isn't the Thanksgiving class. We have a turkey here. Hale Mitchell leading the field back to
who may have had some help from the 55 of Lenny White, and we are yellow. Back on the way. Oh no! Hale on it. And Hale gets him spinning and doesn't damage on the front end off of the 50 of Tristan Pena. But guys, it's definitely not Pena's fault because he just did not get going, and we were this chaos going.
Yeah, he did not get up to the gearbox that time by, and unfortunately paid the price there. He's trying to come in front of the field.
And that's surprise. Kevin Mitchell to the bottom.
Very interesting lane choice here, although we see the 17 also being really good on the bottom. But I feel like it's a good job of seeing how the bottom works.
Mitchell used an aggregator real estate like series, I really feel like west of the Hill Construction 205, 32 down here from All American Speedway.
333, don't get.
competition yellow after 35 consecutive green flag laps.
Green flag,
Oh no! The sevens were hit together there. They're straight and proud now with the 85 feet of Minnesota.
all three wide, not moving out for a
And Minnesota got out of there, and that is a really big disaster. Caught out the 6 again. They're now from the 3-car race that is still on the way from 17 of May here.
And here comes the 50 car. He's going to have a little bit of
Oh man, the 7 of Sawyer hits her again. Coming out of 2, and that is just rough. By the 7 of Sawyer. Unnecessary. And with this many laps to go, I think that will come back to race. They're going to penalize both the 7 of Kevin Mitchell and the 7 of Robbie Sawyer to the back. Real rough driving, both the 7 of Mitchell and the 7 of Sawyer being sent to the back. And we see the replay there. Kevin Mitchell got into Vito Cancilla coming down the front straightaway. Pretty hard contact. 17 of Taylor Mayhew. He's been on the outside on probably about 5 restarts tonight. Just another opportunity to give it a shot here.
And that 50 car, Tristan Pena waiting in the wings for something to go wrong.
Can Chase Hale hang on and get this done back with the lead?
battle. What a run. What a finish. And make some noise, race fans. Your winner, Chase Hale.
14 years old, 5th generation, and a $7,500 paycheck. Tim Huddleston's going to have to ask Chase Hale what a kid like that can do with $7,500. I can't even imagine him 14 years old. And all I know is this is going to be a big celebration because the boss just said, I've got an idea, and that's normally a good thing.
Combo. Bro. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen a Cinderella story tonight. When you're hot, and when you will not be denied, that's what happens tonight. Chase Hale dominated. Wow. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. This kid went on the drive of his life. Went to the back, passed them all, ladies and gentlemen. He proved he was the best driver in the best car here tonight, by far. Jace Hansen, that was an amazing drive on an amazing night for your family. Unbelievable, Jace. Jace Hale picking up, ladies and gentlemen, hell yeah! Get it done here at Roseville, man. Jace Hale. Dude, that was unbelievable, man. Jace, you drove the race of your life right there, kid. Went to the back, didn't lose your cool, passed every single car, came back to the front for a dominating win. That was unbelievable. Fast time, you got the pole. That was incredible, dude. Who do you want to thank?
Everybody who's landing in this car, Verco Redwood, Glenn, our motor guy, ECU, Canastro, Delta Family Farm, Colton Acres, especially Bald Eagle, my dad, my grandpa, Gomes, sorry, I'm out of breath.
Dude, you worked your butt off tonight, dude. That was amazing. Unbelievable dominating win. 4th generation race car driver here, ladies and gentlemen. 4 generations, all here tonight, all racers and all winners. And now you are added to the list as a winner here at the Great American Speedway. 71 years, you here, kid, are in victory lane. That is pretty impressive. And the way you did it, nobody's getting denied you won this race, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we spun out in 1 or 2, like 2 laps in. I knew I just had to stay calm and just pass one at a time.
So all that noise in the background is your family throwing t-shirts in the crowd, dude. That's pretty cool. Hey, and we got another night of racing coming. Chuck it over the fence, guys. Here's your winner, Chase Hale.
Oh yeah, and if racing doesn't work out, he's got a rocket ship of an arm, Jim. Man, you could be a football player if the racing thing doesn't work out, but the racing's working pretty good, dude.
Oh my God, that was insane. All right, Roseville. It's time for Napa Auto Parts Superstocks. 30 laps of action, 5 cars to settle it. Here we go, rewind it out. Watching this guy, we saw a lot of drivers really fight their race cars in practice and in qualifying, multiple spin-outs, multiple slides on the racetrack. Lap 1, good. Go to Ryan Skidmore. Terry Thomas tried crossing him over, and then he snagged it up. Then he put it in there, turned backside, and got back to it. Skidmore sliding down the racetrack. He's going to block as the 74 of Terry Thomas goes Bolters, 3 wide to the outside. He thought about it there for a second. And we've got ourselves all
Trying to get it rolling. Can we stay green? Come on. Almost. He's thinking about it. And the yellow lights unfortunately fly. First ever win in the super stock division, so this could be pretty big for him. It is our Berco Redwood Modified. Thomas Martin, Sammy Nuno lead the field with Green and Martin. Modified race is a veteran late model class, having seen it he's trying to take the lead here on lap number 1. Oh, that was a tight one to 5. Different 4-1 thousandths of a second. But give that lap to Sammy Nuno. Side by side for the race lead. Side by side for second.
Yeah, they're getting on a throwdown there. The 15 and Nuno, who's got a really ambitious schedule all over the western United States, is in the mix there on the inside. Oh boy, wheel-to-wheel contact, 4 wide modified. And a 51 and Chris Price where he comes from 4 wide up the inside. He takes the lead on lap 3, but it's not over.
That's got him into the 99.
And here comes the 17 of Tyler Whitworth. He's got him run over now.
No, it's not. Even their race is on, but it's very much it doesn't on a smart car. He's struggling on the right here. We're getting right here. I'm trying to knock by a little across the road.
Price has a really, really strong car. We know that. And they're coming up on the very slow 33 of Marshall Meadows. To these guys at all, and it got really crowded there, and Kenny Newman holding his hand the top leaders here. He must have just got the call from up top from his spotter there. The hell surprise. A 17 of Tyler Whitworth, the 51 of Chris Price. One more time around the All-American Speedway to kick off the brand new Berco Modifieds for 2025. Whitworth through 3 out of 4. Tyler Whitworth wins the All-American Modified. That was a thrilling race.